دايرين نتكلم عن الميشن اللي مشينا فوقه مع جنرال جونسون the Assistant Chief of Defense Forces for Mobilization and Disarmament. أننا يعني بالفعل قمنا يوم 15 شهر 2 القيادة بتاعنا كان أدانا تعليمات عشان نقدر إنه القوات بتاعنا في ناصر يقدر إنه يغيرهم، لأنه واحدين منهم طول شديد قعدوا 10 سنة و8 سنة، فده من الحق بتاعهم إنه يغيرهم. أننا قمنا مع الزميل بتاعي عشان نقدر إنه to see them off، هم ماشيين لناصر. قبل ما ماشوا بقى في سياسات، الحكاية ماشية politicized، إنه نحن ماشيين نعمل deployment لقوة في اتجاه بتاع الدمى وولان كاونتي and then ناصر وماشي حتى جوكو. We try our level best إنه نحن to correct it في السوشيال ميديا وفي أجهزة الأمنية برضو، في أجهزة تانية بتاع الميديا، لكن نحن ما قدرناه. نحن ما سياسيين، نحن عساكر، لكن الهدف the primary mission بتاعنا it was to relieve the Nasser forces. This is what was given to us by our Chief of Defense Forces, and this is what was planned by the command and control في General Headquarters انتوا قاعدين فوقه. نحن ما قدرنا لانه البحر بحر بتاع الصوبات، وطبعا انتوا عارفين بنشب is a shallow river at this time at this moment، ما قدر يكوشوا البوابورات. فعلا سياسات كانت كتير، لكن لما الناس يعني الناس الموضوع ده الروش وضع بتاع الناس ده روشوا منين وفي دياسبرا، ده الناس اللي عملوا شغل ده. شفتها لما البابورات ما قدر يكوشوا عندنا توالى قاموا بهجومات في ناصر. يوم حكم هم كان اول حاجه يهجموا بابورات في يوم 26 شهر 2، لكن هم ما قدروا. بابورات توالى واصلوا لاتجاه بتاع ولان كاونتي. في يوم الثلاثة شهر 3 هم بدأوا هجومات في ناصر. ده الوايد عامي وايد ابيض الجيش الابيض مع ايوه سوا. طبعا الجيش الابيض ما مقوم ساكت بدون زول يدفرهم اول، دن بعدك يعني في حاجات بدلهم. الحرب ده كان اسهل لنا، لكن احنا ما بنتكلم فوقه، دانا فوقه سياسه كبير فوقه. امام حتى اننا فقدنا ناصر. شفتها فقدنا ناصر، وده مسؤوليات بتاع الجيش طبعا، جيش كده. لكن الحقيقه ان احنا كنا ماشيين غير القوه الموجود في ناصر. ده كان الحقيقه، وده كان الهدف بتاعنا، لانه الجيش ده طول. وبرام ده هم كان قبل كده طلبوا، الشعب ده كان ده طلب بتاعهم. لان انا من الناس دائما انا بمشي في ناصر، ولما يحصل حاجه وضع كان ما وضع، يعني ما كان في استابيليتي كويس كده بين الجيش بتاعنا مع الشعب الموجود في المنطقه اللي هو بنادى انفسهم قال الوايد عامل. ده كان العسل في سنين دول كله، لكن الكمان بعد كده قرر انه لازم يغيرهم، يودي ناس جدد ممكن يكون في تفاهم بين الناس. ما ماشيين نعمل ديزارممنت زي ما بكلمه في السوشيال ميديا، قال ماشيين نشيل السلاح في اليد بتاع الناس. ما ماشيين نعمل ديبلويمنت في مناطق بتاع ولان ودما وجوكو. ده كان ما حد بتاعنا. ده البسيط اللي نكون دايرين نوري. اما حجار العسل في السوشيال ميديا اللي بقول باقي ما حقائق، اننا قاعدين مع جونسون عملنا شغل سوا معه، ونحن رجينا اول دمار يوم السبت. لو ما كان السياسات دي الزادوا يعني كان نحن ماشيين نرجعوا نفس الايام. يعني قمنا يوم السبت كان هنا ما نرجع يوم الثلاثاء. ده كان خطه بتاع القياده لنا. فانا بقيف على كده لو في سؤال بعدين أنا and then I will be able to answer you. We have a plan to bring those who have been scattered. We thank our local population in Wulang and Nassar, those who are keeping the SSPDF soldiers who have come out from Nassar. But the number of the deaths, we will not tell you. The number of those who have been killed, and later on we cannot be in social media. So our forces was a battalion. So those who are coming, they are not even 71 alone. They are coming, they are somewhere. We had also 150 who are now going to Galashan. You see? So we have the number. And the government plan cannot be put on social media. But to assure you, we will go back to Nassar. They politicized it to kill people. As now people died. They say, and the politicians are even talking about the composition of the forces. That there are Agwelek, there are Abu Shok, there are criminals in Juba. We have been armed up and want to send them to Nassar. But if we come to the question, this is the work of the politician? But the politician in South Sudan, they are like that. When they were looking for something, position or what, they have to kill people first. So now it is them to avoid that, not to interfere in the work of the army. So this is what I can say. It is them to avoid, not to interfere in the army. Like now they have taken the garrison of Nassar. What do they will benefit? Are they going to another country that will be called what in Nassar? What do they achieve? We have lost life. And it is the work of the politician. You see? I think it is another circle that want to go back to war. But we will let her not allow this to happen. This is the country, but I want to answer because I don't want to. Let us be specific on our question. Now, we talk about the unification of the forces. I think I answered one of you before. Unification of the forces have already been done, except only phase 2, which is remain. The modality that we are going to use, the barrack was the barrack of the SSPDF, and there was no IO before. And when peace was signed, and then everybody come in. You see? Now the modality that we are going to use, we are going to tell them we are not going to fight with anybody, like what we did before. We are not going to fight with anybody. But we will go back to our barrack. And also we will call the civil population, we have been politicized and also misinformed to come back to their places. It was just a politic. The fight they say these forces that are going to relieve the forces in Nassar are not from unified forces. While we have 300 which was previously deployed from Rang we brought them to Malakal. And then we joined them with the force that we took from here. Okay? And then they say no, it is not true. These are the Agwelek. Agwelek are part of the SSPDF. And we don't have Abu Shuk. And we don't have criminals that have been run up from Juba here and taken to Nassar. These are the politics. This is what kills people. You say that you are from Wulang, I'm from Nassar. If you want where I was born. You see, in military, the relief on line sometimes is difficult. You don't relieve in anyhow. You have to find a way how to relieve the forces. And also, it's not like when you just let her decide that we remove this here. No. You need to start first of all. The forces are also demanded and the civil population also demanded. But is it correct that they should attack them? They cannot attack them. You see? You cannot attack them but because they are not relief. No. It is a difference. It is a politic of the SPLM, SPLA-IO in Nasser or elsewhere. With all this, what we have been realizing, what they are doing, they are looking for the guns. Now, sometimes they tell our forces who have been scattered to lay down, to give the guns to them. In which, for example, the process that to evacuate the general, in which all of you know, how do you evacuate? Evacuation cannot be done within the rival forces. That is never happened. Because you cannot evacuate while your enemy within 100 meters. It is impossible. So it is something that have been planned to kill the general. You see? By telling them that you surrender. By telling them that, okay, we will evacuate you. You leave the gun inside. Because he has been staying for 4 to 3 days protecting himself. So I never see it in the world that evacuation to be done by UN. Within 100 meters or 300 meters, your enemy is there. Never happened. And we advise also. We have been advising when we were on the ground with my colleague Johnson, telling them, okay, now if the process has been taken like that, let this SPLA-IO go to the distance. But nobody did. Even the UN cannot accept also. How do you evacuate people while you're the enemy is within 100 meters? So I will stop there.